Hello, Boethius. Why do you not greet me? I see that you have amnesia. I will help you.
I recognize you now. You are Lady Philosophy. Why are you here? Have you come to my prison cell to suffer injustice with me?
Boethius, I have come here to help you. But if I am to be of any use to you, you must describe the symptoms of your spiritual illness.
I am very depressed here in this prison cell.
Tell me more.
My main problem is the problem of evil. Why do bad things happen to good people, like me? Why do good things happen to bad people, like the corrupt politicians who sent me to prison? Why does God let it all happen?
Boethius, do you believe in God?
I believe in God, and I always will. But I do not know how God governs the universe, and in my present circumstances this is a very painful thing.
It is good that you still believe in God. That will help me to heal your soul. But tell me this, what is a human being?
A human being is a rational animal, as the Greek philosophers said.
Is that a complete answer to the question, what is a human being?
Yes, that is the only thing I am, a rational animal.
I have diagnosed your spiritual sickness. You have forgotten the nature of human beings. I will remind you. But first let me comfort you a little in your sadness.
Okay.
First you should understand how fortune works. Fortune is an evil woman. Things like money, power, and fame are under her control. She gives them and she takes them away without rhyme or reason. If you stake your happiness on the things which are under her control, you will never be happy. Fortune is not a real lady, like me.
Yes, fortune is certainly a total jerk.
You should also count your blessings, both your former blessings and your present blessings, in particular your family, your virtuous wife who pines for you while you were in prison, and your 2 sons, and your noble father-in-law.
Yes, that is true. I have been very blessed.
Your spiritual healing is well underway. Let us continue the treatment. 4 things you should not seek if you want to be happy are money, power, fame, and physical pleasures. They are unstable. You cannot rely on being happy if you want them. It is not that they are inherently bad. What is bad is thinking that they are what life is all about.
But, my teacher, what is life all about anyway?
I will tell you. Human beings like yourself seek self-sufficiency, respect, the power to get and to keep what you desire, a good reputation, and happiness. These are good things, but you seek them in the wrong way. You seek to find these good things in money, power, fame, and physical pleasures.
Go on.
For example, people usually think they will be self-sufficient if they can just have enough money. But this is incorrect. The more money you have, the more you will worry about it, and the more you will depend on other people to protect your money. So money does not make us self-sufficient.
Yes, that is true.
And when we respect a person with a powerful office, it is because of his virtue, not because of the office. If a bad person has a high office, we respect him even less as a result. So a powerful office does not give respect.
Lady Philosophy, you are correct as usual.
I will give you one more example. A reckless pursuit of physical pleasures does not give happiness, as the philosopher Epicurus understood. It gives fleeting pleasures and usually a great deal of pain.
That is true also.
So now we come to the heart of the matter. These things are virtues, and virtue is necessary for happiness, as the Stoic philosophers emphasized. Like all virtues, these things must be sought together, as a unity. If you want to have self-sufficiency, respect, the power to get and to keep what you desire, a good reputation, or happiness, you must seek to have all of them together.
Yes. Only a person who has all of these things could be truly happy.
The state of having all these things is a state of perfection. But is there anything in this world that is perfect?
Most certainly not.
So we must seek this happiness in another world, in a higher world, as Plato knew.
Yes, I have read it in his books, The Symposium and the Republic.
Indeed you have. I have come to comfort you because you are my own child. But let us continue your treatment. You must seek an immortal perfection if you want to be happy. For virtue depends on this immortal perfection, and derives its good qualities from that immortal perfection. What sort of immortal perfection must we seek?
In a word, we must seek God.
You are correct. You have read this in the books of another one of my servants, Augustine.
Yes, I have read it there. He has been an inspiration to me as to all of the Christian philosophers who write in Latin. You have comforted me greatly, Lady Philosophy. But I am still troubled by the problem of evil.
The investigation of the problem of evil will never be entirely complete. But I will tell you a little bit about evil, enough to help you in your present circumstances. First of all, understand that human beings are meant to be good, so when people are evil they are not living the way they are meant to live. In this way they are deprived of their very humanity. So an evil person, like the tyrant Nero, is less human because of his evil.
And therefore, virtue is a reward in itself, and vice a punishment in itself.
You understand. So, far from being consumed with anger against the wicked, what do you think we should do instead?
We should pity them.
Yes. Here is another thing you should know about evil. Imagine a square colored a hideous shade of green, like the kind of green that makes you want to puke. But imagine this ugly thing is part of a beautiful mosaic, perhaps a seascape.
Yes, things like this frequently occur in the work of artists.
Such things are ugly in themselves, but they contribute to a beautiful whole. Evil is like that. In itself, it is bad. But God can bring good out of it. God is like an artist of infinite skill and creativity. God takes things evil in themselves and lifts them up into a beautiful whole, bringing good out of evil.
Perhaps even out of my present situation.
That is most likely. But let me teach you one more lesson.
What is that?
God is outside of time. God can't see the whole of history at once. It is a little like seeing things from a great height. From God's perspective outside of time, He perceives all things, knowing with perfect understanding all the knowledge there is in the universe.
But if God already knows what I am going to do, before I even decide to do it, doesn't this mean I have no free will?
No. God's knowledge of what you freely choose is a result of your having chosen it, and not the cause of it. God's foreknowledge does not act within time. It does not cause things to happen according to His knowledge. Rather, God's foreknowledge of your decisions is outside of time, and it depends on what you freely choose to do within time.
I see.
So God is the source of all happiness, as we already discussed. And God knows all things, as we have just seen. And for this reason you should pray with confidence, knowing that God knows all things and is powerful to help you in your circumstances.
Thank you, Lady Philosophy. You have comforted me and healed my soul.
That is what philosophy is all about.